Now let us know about the schedulers. So schedulers were used to schedule the execution of a particular callback function, right? We have different type of scheduler methods. For example, set interval of, clear interval of, set timeout of, and clear timeout of, right? Let's start with, and we have many more, but let's start. We will know about these four in this class, right? So first, set interval of. So it will allow us to run a function repeatedly at a specified interval of time, right? So I'll explain you through an example about set interval of, right? So let counter is equals to 0. I have kept the value of counter as 0. Okay, so I'm just taking an example like this. So I'll use a set interval of function here. Set interval of, sorry, set interval of, so we have to write the function. So you can use the arrow function, or you can directly proceed with the normal function. So I'm going with the normal function only. So I have written a function here. Before that I have used this method set interval of, right? So here in this function I just want to print the value of the counter, right? So I'll just print the value of the counter. So every time the value of the counter will be 0 only if we not increment or decrement, right? So let's increment it. So let's increment this value, and then now actually the syntax is set interval of function comma delay. Delay is nothing but time in milliseconds. For example, if you give 2000 comma 2000, after 2 seconds it will get executed. If you give 1000, after 1 second it will get executed, like that. Time is mentioned in milliseconds. Okay, the delay is mentioned in the milliseconds, right? So as we know already, 1 second is equals to 1000 milliseconds, so that's why we have to use like this 2000 we have to keep for 2 seconds of delay, right? So yes, that's it. Let's just run the code. Node index.js. So here if you can see, after 2 seconds the counter value has getting incremented, right? After every 2 seconds it was getting incremented. So yes, if you want to stop, just click Ctrl C, then it will get stopped. And for example, if I keep 5000 here, so after 5 seconds of delay, this will get executed. So after 5 seconds, 0. Again after 5 seconds, 1. Again after 5 seconds, 2. Like that. So I'll just stop the execution here itself. Yes. Okay. So this is set interval. Uh, it will allow us, it will just allow us to run a function repeatedly. So based on the delay, we can run the function repeatedly. Okay. So the next one is clear interval of. Okay, clear interval of means cancelling the schedule. Cancelling the schedule which was set up by the set interval. The schedules that set up by the set interval, that will be get cancelled by the clear interval. Okay, so uh, okay, okay, let me just remove this code, or else we can also continue with this code. Okay, so let me just use set timeout. Okay, we have not completed this, right? So let me just keep it in the comments. Okay, so okay, I'll just use this code only. So here, okay, so after incrementing the count, if for example this counter value is equals to 5, for example, okay, so here I'm writing one condition. If counter is equals to 5, then then I want to clear it. Clear interval of, sorry, clear interval of, okay, let me just keep it like this. So for clear interval, we should have to keep the unique ID basically. Okay. Okay. So whenever the counter is equals to 5, I just want to stop the execution, right? I want to, I want to cancel the schedule. So let's see. Okay, let me just keep it 2 seconds only. Okay. Okay. So after every 2 seconds, this will get executed, and whenever the counter value is equals to 5, it will cancel the schedule, right? So here if you can see, automatically it got stopped. Whenever the counter value is equals to 5, it got stopped. It was cancelled. Okay, the schedule has been cancelled, right? So this is about the set interval of and get interval, clear interval of. Okay, so we also have, okay, okay, let's now discuss about the set timeout of and get timeout of. Sorry, not get timeout of, clear timeout of. Okay, first set timeout of. Set timeout of method executes a function after a specified time. So after the delay, it will get executed. So then what is the difference between the set interval and set timeout? So set timeout, set interval, it will execute repeatedly, right? Set interval, it will execute repeatedly until we stop. But set timeout will execute only once. Okay, will execute only once after that particular amount of time. It will get executed only once. Okay, so yes, let's see about that. So I'll take a small example. Set timeout of, here I'll be using the arrow function, this arrow function I was using here. So console dot log of, this is set timeout scheduler. Okay, so after 3 seconds, that means I'll give 3000 here. So after 3 seconds, I want to execute this. So this will execute only once. Okay, so let's see. So after 3 seconds, if you can see here, only once it has been executed, right? That's the difference between the set interval and set timeout. Okay, in set timeout, it will execute only once. It will not execute repeatedly, right? Now let us know about the clear interval, clear timeout of. Clear timeout of. So if you want to cancel the happening execution within the particular seconds, through this function we can cancel the execution. Okay, so for the clear timeout also, unique ID should be there. So I'll keep the unique ID here. Okay, you can take whatever the variable you want. For example, timeout is equals to set timeout of, and same I was using the arrow function. So console dot log of, this is, okay, this is scheduler. So after 3 seconds of delay, I want it to get executed, right? Now I want to stop the execution, right? So set timeout, and again I was using the arrow function here. Clear timeout of, what was the unique ID I have taken? Timeout. So I'll mention that. So after, so here I have kept, I'll keep 2000, and after 5 seconds this should get stopped. So after 2 seconds, this is a scheduler part will get executed. Okay, so only once it will execute, only once, and after 5 seconds completely it will get stopped. The execution will get cancelled off, right? So let's see. So after 2 seconds, we have got the output, and after 5 seconds, the execution got cancelled. So this is how we can use the schedulers. I mean, this is all about the schedulers. Set interval, clear interval, set timeout and clear timeout.